Hello, Dr. How. This is Ahmed Darwish. We are the group members of Abdullah Sharaf and Hasib Zaman and I, Ahmed Darwish. So we started our coding by including the AVR input-output function, and we included the delay, which we will use later on for the LEDs, and we defined our baud rate, which is 4800. Volatile signed long is milliseconds. We will use this function, the milliseconds, to get the BPM in our pulse sensor. Later on, we use the void int ADC. This function is to get the readings from the readings for the pulse sensor. We will convert the readings by getting the reading from the A0 analog 0, which is this one, to read the ADC. After that, we go to our int main void function, where we declare our ports. So we declared pin analog A1, which is the input for a switch, and analog A0, which is the input for pulse sensor. And we declared port BD as an active low, and port C as an active high. So in here, DDRC, we declared each LED for its own pin. A2, A3, A4, A5. The same thing to port B and port D. They are all output, and every pin is for each LED. After that, we declared a variable for our ADC value, in which we called it ADC value, to get our pulse sensor. Well, after that, we used unsigned interval value is equal to 0. We declared this one for our switch, and we declared all this to get our BPM, which is the threshold and the peak and the signal before peak. So this is the while loop function. So in here, if the switch is pressed from analog 1, then it will go to this function, if function. If not, it will go out. So if the switch is pressed, if the button is pressed, we will get the reading of the ADC from analog 0, which is the pulse sensor in which we connected the pulse sensor to. So if the ADC value is more than the peak and the ADC value is more than threshold, we will get the signal and the ADC value. And this is all to get the BPM. After getting the BPM, we did an if-else function to distinguish between bradycardia and tachycardia and the normal situation. So if the heart rate is more than 60 and less than 100, the blue LEDs should turn on, and else if the heart rate is less than 60, the yellow should turn on, and then if the heart rate is more than 100, the red LEDs should turn on. Else, if the switch is released, all of the LEDs should turn off. And then this is our main function, and then we will upload the code. After uploading the code, this is to show the LEDs. So if it's red, it means it's more than 100, and if it's yellow, it means it is less than 60, and if it's blue, it means it's between 100 and 60, which is the normal value. Thank you.